I'm Lucas from Los Feliz, California, and I hired Eagle and Upfront Remodeling to remodel 2 of my bathrooms. I sent out a request for a bunch of contractors to come by and take a look at my guest bathroom. And honestly, so many came by and found the job too difficult to do. They didn't like how strange it was. I live in an old 1930s house with a lot of weird nooks and crannies. And Eagle was one of the only people to come by and get excited about the difficulty. He was motivated to figure out how to make this place better and more useful for us. And so it was an immediate connection where I felt like this guy gets it and he wants to figure this out with me. So from the get-go, Eagle was always so flexible and interested in doing what we wanted. And I designed the bathrooms along with a friend who's an interior designer. And at every step of the way, Eagle was giving great advice on things that were executable and things that might be more difficult or more expensive. And the great thing about him was he presented both options, where he would say, this way is gonna cost a certain amount and this way might be a little bit cheaper. And it was great to see all of the elements laid out for us so that we could understand what we wanted to do within a reasonable budget. And so along the way, of course, we found issues. We were working, especially in our guest bathroom, which is a very tight space. We would find issues with just discovering something in our old house. And Eagle was always there to work with us on design to figure out the best way to move forward in a way that we were happy with and satisfied with, which was amazing. So in the construction phase, Eagle would bring over his subcontractors. And so on any given day they were here, but Eagle was really good about checking in, actually coming by on a regular basis. If he couldn't make it, he would call me at the end of the day and check in, and always was receiving pictures from the crew throughout their time. We did live in the house while the construction was going on. It was an actually really great experience. We would, at the end of each day, the house was very reasonably clean, despite all of the heavy-duty construction going on. And when construction was over, they cleaned that up very well too. So yeah, it was a very easy experience, and they were always very cognizant of how the timing of everything too, making sure that I knew what was going on when they were going to arrive, when they would be done by that day, so that we could work around that schedule too. The craftsmanship of the finished project is amazing. I've had so many people come by and see the work and ask me who did this, and I would in a second recommend Eagle to anybody. I've had other architects come in here and say, who's your contractor? And we're so proud of how the bathrooms came out, and just love spending time in those rooms. Since our house is so old, the way the space was used in those rooms always felt off. And now, thanks to Eagle and all of his crew and the design, now everything feels normal and comfortable and just right. So it's just such a pleasant experience now being in those rooms, whereas before it was difficult being in there. So yes, 100%, I would recommend Eagle to whoever.